got you covered. This is News 4 Tucson, live at 6.
Really unfortunate that we're at the position where we're at right now as far as having a hearing before the Supreme Court on this issue.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm John Overall.
And I'm Angelique Lazardi. We'll have that story in just a moment. But first, the hands-free ordinance has been in effect in the city of Tucson since February of 2018.
Over that time, police have pulled over more than 10,000 distracted drivers. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo digging deeper into the startling statistics.
Distracted driving is a non-driving activity the driver engages in while behind the wheel. That could mean anything from putting on makeup to eating to using a cell phone. Statistics also show it takes the brain 13 seconds to refocus after using a cell phone. In the U.S., 9 people are killed every day due to car crashes involving distracted drivers. And closer to home, Tucson Police Sergeant Mike Allen says they've had a record number of fatal collisions.
We can't say that every single collision was attributed to distracted driving. In many cases, we have no idea if it was or was not. But common sense would tell you that if people were paying more attention, some of these collisions would not be occurring.
According to statistics in 2018, when the ordinance went into effect, 45% of those who were pulled over were men, 55% were women. Fast forward to this year, distracted men went up by 1%. Women went down by 1%.
What is really interesting is through the statistics that we've seen in the last roughly 18 months of doing the enforcement, a lot of the distracted driving that we've seen was also coupled with DUIs. These were DUI drivers that were texting on top of being drunk.
Sergeant Allen says Tucson Police is out there looking for distracted drivers.
Well, I've seen people reading newspapers, books, while physically moving down the road. I saw a lady eating a bowl of noodles with chopsticks, driving down the road with her knees with a bowl in one hand and chopsticks in the other.
According to Sergeant Allen, when the ordinance first went into effect, most people had no idea about distracted driving. So TPD began to educate the people through social media, interviews, and handing out warnings. But he adds that people are now well aware they are breaking the law.
So the phone that used to be up here where they could at least kind of look over the steering wheel while they were looking at their phone has now been placed down by their knee as they're driving, and they're looked down at their lap as they're going through intersections and driving down the road.
The excuse used by the distracted drivers is that they just had to answer that one call or make that text. That could potentially lead to a collision. If that happens, the phone is seized and analyzed. The Pima County Sheriff's Department says they have computer programs that tell them exactly what the driver was doing.
And we can link it up to the time of the accident as well as the cell phone towers to show that that person was on the phone during the accident.
There's hefty fines to pay. Insurance rates may go up, but even worse.
There's nothing that important that drivers need to be doing that's going to risk killing someone.
According to TPD statistics, it's the 30 to 39-year-old age group that are the biggest violators of the ordinance. Over 3,000 have been pulled over. Digging deeper, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.